We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 30. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Notre Dame's offense will get the first swing of the game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing...
Turning it on! Picks up the first down. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown! Fighting Irish! Great job by the back on the option.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore is not afraid to show off the gun.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort on the back end for this defense moving forward.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. On the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Clark wants to throw, using his legs to buy some time. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down, and at least try to put your offense.
Down he goes! Defense snuffs out. With a sack.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense sense of urgency.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Larson. Crosses the 30, he's got away. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Fires to the middle. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Might be calling a hot route. They'll send the back in motion. Clark to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield.
He's going to fire deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Gets the back moving. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he hammers his way in for a touchdown. On to attempt to try.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On the move from inside his 5. He's able sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have, but when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running the route, give him an opportunity.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
22.
Looking to fire. Quarterback Justin Lett missed him. Incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He'll pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
First down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth-quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll try to hit the sideline on the jet sweep. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Making side adjustments here. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll get him down
sacks on the football and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Grab it over the middle. It's Williams. All down the down. Move the sticks as he picks up the first down. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there, and there will be Irish jigs going in the stand.
Here we go. And a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Oregon is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Justin Herbert had a hand in getting this kid to Eugene, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree?
Quarterback may change this route. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on first down. And wings it incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Hard in the backfield. It's Williams. And this one will be be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it.
With the catch, it's Larson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down.
Let's go, let's go.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds a man on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you really locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energized.
Breaks it in the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Pass right. To the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. To the air on second down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Off play action. Under fire. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They bring the punter onto the field now. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse did look nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Ready.
To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That's caught. It's Norton. Turning it on. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Notre first down.
Here we go.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Notre Dame.
On 1st and 10 from the 38.
Here we go.
Defense playing a bail technique. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to...
Back's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aaron! They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
6 from 8.
Makes a man miss. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Lock, trumpet. Lock,
Clark wants to throw. Here's the pressure. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now this offense is back on the field. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down.
At the 22-yard line.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down the knot before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Pace, 27, jump.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
Touchdown by the Irish. And the pummeling has started. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
First and 10.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Let's go, let's go. Hold on.
Clark to fire. Slings it downfield. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
So the has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dances away to buy time. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Salter. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Sends it back in motion. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
And how about this defense? Really answering the challenge so far today. This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
2nd down coming up.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Here's a heat. He's got him in the flat. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
Man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
Off the play fake. Rushes on him. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Well, that play never had a chance on 4th down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there.
Fires to the big fella. They'll finally get him on the ground. But he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
At the 30.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to
Poorly, and it's a fumble. And And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
They'll tell you this. It's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Now he'll fire back into the middle. It's picked up, and they've ruined the drive with a turnover. Forwards those pads. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Here's the handoff. Look, he'll try to take it back. It's touchdown, Notre Dame! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He had a chance to get rid of it and avoid the loss. Instead, the defense pushes him out of bounds for the loss. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Starts to scramble to the left. It's complete. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down, looking for more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. Motion from the back. The give to the fullback. They stop him in his track, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Clark wants to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He'll ride his man on the edge. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
So his field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jumps on the field.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Then pass. Closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Bunch formation for these receivers. He'll keep it himself. He showed it all there. A little looseness, a little power, and he's got the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
Ready up.
On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone.
Set.
Looks as if he's going to run it. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on